Hi everyone, my name is Nikki Arshad, and for my capstone project, I was inspired by the poet Rupi to create a poetry book. So about 2 weeks before spring quarters started, 2 weeks before the real full swing of quarantine, Rupi held a workshop on her Instagram. With nothing to do, I thought what better way to spend my quarantine time than to follow along with one of my favorite poets as she guides me through exercises. Sounds amazing. And it was amazing, and I'm so grateful that I stumbled upon her workshops. And I'm not very active on social media like I used to be, so it was really like a lucky moment for me to just see her Instagram live. I'm so grateful that I found that, because without that first step, I wouldn't have known what I wanted to do for my capstone project, and furthermore, I wouldn't have been able to uncover this new love I found for poetry writing. So based off that, my book consists of 3 parts. Part 1 is pain, part 2 is panic, and part 3 is repair. So based on that trend of words, I am going to be taking my audience through a series of events that occurred in my young life that show you the progression of how those events affected me in part 2, and then part 3 will kind of show you how I gathered the tools to relieve myself and free myself of those heavy emotions. So just as a trigger warning, I wanted to mention that the topics in my book include abuse, depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. I put my heart and soul into this book. I feel so grateful that I had the space and the time to do it during this quarantine. And I can't wait to see what this writing will bring out of me and what it could possibly bring to me in the future. I also just wanted to say how grateful I am for everything that Seattle U has given me and taught me over the years. I know this really isn't part of my elevator pitch, but I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be able to write the things that I have without Seattle, so it feels right to give it some credit during this whole project. I feel overcome with emotion at everything that's been going on, and it is hard to not get the graduation that seniors had deserved and not really wrapping up our entire college experience with a bow, but that's just sometimes how life works. And even writing through these feelings and these feelings of change and anger and all of this has really allowed me to accept what's been going on and accept this change and hope for the future to see different things that come out from all of this. And I feel so blessed with everything that I've accomplished over these last 4 years. And yes, this might not be, my college experience might not be ending the way I pictured it, but that doesn't mean that everything I've accomplished and done was for nothing, because it definitely was for something. Writing this book has definitely topped the charts by being one of the most cathartic and healing experiences that I've ever gone through. So I'm so incredibly grateful we all get to experience this quarantine together and push through together and learn from each other. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to my elevator pitch. My name is Nikki Arshad, and I hope you enjoy my poetry book, and I hope to hear your thoughts and comments about it. And yeah, happy quarantining. Congratulations, seniors. We did it. I've lost my breath and start to panic. Gripping onto the porcelain sink, I try to concentrate, but it's too late. My breathing has fallen off track, the same one that plays in my head to warn me that it's nearly arrived. I can't fight against it. I just have to let it rush over me like a heavy blanket of snow and wait until it's melted away. And what is left is the shaken up figure of who I used to be. How much of this can I take? Anyways, through poetry, through her workshop, I'm sorry. So my book consists of 3 parts.